You know that feeling when you're watching a gripping cricket match and you're just thinking, man, I love this game so much, I literally never want to leave the pitch? We kind of always assume the only way to build a lifelong career out there is with a bat or a ball in our hands. But what if I told you there's another way, a highly respected, absolutely vital path that keeps you right in the center of the action for your entire career?
Enter the cricket umpire. They are the ultimate guardians of the game's rules. You know, the objective eye, the calm amidst the competitive storm, and the final decision makers standing right there on that 22-yard strip.
So welcome to this explainer. Today, our whole goal is to take what often feels like a, kind of mysterious or exclusive role and transform it into a clear, accessible career path. We're going to break down exactly how you can become a cricket umpire right here in India.
Here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, the role and your fit. 2, mapping your educational pathway. 3, funding and top institutes. 4, career growth and income. And finally, number 5, inspiration from the field.
Okay, let's jump straight into part 1, the role and your fit. Do you have what it takes? Let's get a clear definition going. Basically, an umpire is an official who watches a match super closely to enforce the rules, arbitrate any matters arising from play, record the total score, and just generally keep track of the match proceedings. But what's really cool about this role is the environment itself. You're highly active, you're working outdoors, and you have flexible timings that depend entirely on the match duration. And importantly, this isn't a closed door at all. Opportunities exist here even for the differently abled. It's just an incredibly dynamic job.
So are you actually a fit for this? Let's treat this like a quick personal checklist. Do you like different types of physical activities? Do you genuinely enjoy working outdoors? Are you an effective communicator? Are you comfortable working with groups of highly competitive people? Because if you're naturally communicative and you love being active outside, this career might honestly be an absolute perfect match for you.
All right, moving on to part 2, mapping your educational pathway, leveling up your qualifications.
So, everything really kicks off after you complete your 10+2 in literally any stream. From there, you've got a choice between 2 main pathways. First, there's the academic route, which involves getting a formal physical education degree, like a bachelor's or master's. Or, if you want, you can take the association route. That one bypasses the degree and has you registering directly with your respective state cricket association. But here's the crucial point. Regardless of whether you spend years getting your degrees or if you go straight to the State Cricket Association, all roads lead to the exact same final boss. The ultimate goal to officially unlock this career is passing the umpire certification examination. That is the one critical hurdle you just have to clear.
Let's look at part 3, funding and top institutes, planning your investment.
So, let's talk numbers. The course fees are actually surprisingly manageable. For a full physical education degree course, the estimated fees range from roughly 7,000 to 30,000 Indian rupees. If you're looking at the online umpiring courses offered by the ICC, those range from about 10,000 to 95,000 rupees. But hey, you don't have to shoulder this all by yourself. There's a ton of robust support available. You can tap into the National Scholarship Portal or grab institute-specific merit scholarships. Need a loan? The government-backed Video Lakshmi portal connects you directly to education loans, and some states even offer student credit cards with super low interest rates.
Now, if you are taking that academic route, where should you actually study? Well, courses are typically offered by departments of physical education at accredited colleges. On the government side, you've got prestigious names like Jadavpur University in West Bengal, Banaras Hindu University in UP, and the University of Delhi. On the private side, you have great options too, like SRM Institute of Science and Technology in Tamil Nadu, Lovely Professional University in Punjab, and Manipal University in Rajasthan. So yeah, plenty of fantastic launching pads for your education.
On to part 4, career growth and income, the rewards of the game.
There's this really common misconception that if you aren't on TV umpiring an international test match, you're just not working. That is absolutely not true. There is a massive, thriving ecosystem out there. You can officiate corporate matches, domestic matches, and just countless club-level matches. The environment is vast, which means there is a consistent, solid demand for qualified pros way before you ever hit the international stage.
And what about the financial viability? Well, while these figures are indicative and can definitely change, the approximate starting salary of an umpire ranges between 30,000 to 40,000 rupees per month. It's a really solid foundation for a career built purely on your passion for a sport you love.
And of course, that foundation grows over time. Think of your career progression kind of like unlocking new levels in a video game.
You typically start out as an assistant umpire, then you level up to full umpire, and ultimately you strive for the absolute prestige of becoming an international umpire. Also, quick side note, former athletes and cricketers can often transition directly into the umpire role, which is a great way to use their on-field experience to fast-track the whole journey.
Finally, Part 5, Inspiration from the Field, Realizing the Dream.
I want to introduce you to Shubhsta Bhosle Gaikwad. Her journey is incredibly inspiring and perfectly puts a human face to the exact career path we've been discussing today.
Her story brilliantly illustrates the power of that academic route we talked about earlier. See, Shubhsta didn't just stumble onto the pitch, she built her expertise deliberately. Before becoming an umpire, she was an actual athlete, playing for Madhya Pradesh under 16 and under 19. Then, she went and secured a bachelor's and a master's degree in physical education, followed by a literal PhD in sports psychology. Through all that immense dedication, she achieved the status of being the youngest woman umpire in India. How cool is that?
But honestly, what's truly remarkable is what she does with that platform. She's now actively working to empower the tribal children of Jaipur. Her success as an umpire isn't just a personal win. It's given her the standing and the resources to really give back and uplift her community. It just goes to show that a career in sports officiating can have a profound impact way, way beyond the boundary ropes. So, we've seen the responsibilities, mapped out the education, broken down the financials, and looked at a real-world success story. The pathway is clear, it's accessible, and it's out there waiting for those who love the game enough to enforce its spirit. I want to leave you with this final thought. Are you ready to make the call, step onto the pitch, and turn your passion for cricket into a lifelong career? Think about it. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and keep learning.